Yes, and coming to you live from Palm Beach, Florida, on a special occasion. As you can see, I am in a different location, and I've just mentioned it's Palm Beach. We will be reviewing the Young Justice episode Confrontations, and boy, was this thing appropriately titled. The, uh, the um, uh, episode begins with McGann, Artemis, and Calder trying to figure out what they're going to do because Calder's dad, Black Manta, is basically given McGann 24 hours to fix her son or die, which doesn't really make help her anyway because he's going to kill her after she fixes his son. Meanwhile, the fact that Calder has only been playing possum all this time. And while they're trying to figure it out, that Sportsmaster and Cheshire have a father-daughter moment. Rare, I know, but they both plan to go after Artemis's killer for, different reasons. Now, so they're there, and Cheshire goes after McGann, and Calder because because both of them, in her mind, hurt and later killed Artemis. Meanwhile, while all this is going on, Nightwing is in the big spaceship getting the report from what's it? Who's it now? Blue Beetle, Green Beetle is there, and he tells them that they were all sucked out of the ship and something went wrong. But Nightwing goes to investigate and finds that there's evidence saying that Robin's weapons have Blue Beetle's prints on them, and there's something good. But let us get back to the other part of the confrontation. So Calder tells Cheshire that you want me dead because you think I killed your sister, but your sister is alive and on this boat. And I love Cheshire's thing on the reaction to this. You think I'm actually going to believe that? Meanwhile, her father is going after Calder's dad. So Sportsmaster is going after Calder's dad, Black Manta, like, you idiot. And here's the great thing. Black Manta calls Tigress to his side to fight. So now we have father fighting child. And McGann does this thing in which Cheshire thinks first that you brought her into one of her memories. It's not her memories. It's Artemis's memories, and she explains the whole secret agent thing. And Lawrence Kroc, Sportsmaster, doesn't believe it until later on when Artemis, does something that only he taught her. So you are Artemis, duh. And she's like, well, thanks for noticing that I'm alive. But I think he actually does care because he does this favor for her later. Meanwhile, McGann and Cheshire come to an agreement. The enemy of my enemy is my friend type thing. And they agree to go after Black Manta, or at least to all escape alive and give each other a chance to escape, which they do. And I'm sorry, and Tigress slash Artemis is like, well, for what? And in McGann's escape, she has knocked Deathstroke into uh, Artemis, and then get away. Also, I like the fact that Sportsmaster says to Deathstroke on their escape that he's just being used by the light, and it's just going to turn out, so just get out of here. Well, what if I join them? Meanwhile, so everybody escapes who can escape. Calder seems to come back to life, at least shows his dad that he's back all there, and he even both helps McGann escape, and says that he's on Black Manta's side at the same time. And Nightwing, after all this, is back up there in the wait, before I get to Nightwing, I should go after Cheshire and Sportsmaster escape. Cheshire goes to her mother to pick up her daughter, and here's the funny thing. Cheshire mentions that she's happy. That's one of the reasons why she's only happy, is so that she now can that now Artemis can babysit her niece, and I have a niece, and it's my younger sister, it's a daughter, and I'm just like, this is just too good. It just reminds me too much of, family at home kind of stuff. Anyway, Tisher goes home, tells her mother that Artemis is in fact alive, because one, she's not part of any group, she's with the bad guys. Still, so she can tell, she doesn't have to, keep this cover going. And I still honestly think that Lawrence Kroc actually cares for his daughter, because he did that favor for her. Maybe not as much as he should care, but he does care. And the last thing we see is Nightwing looking over the news report of Blue Beetle, speech press conference with the Reach ambassador, and he knows something is up. So, even though this thing is coming to a close, and we don't want it to come to a close, it looks like it's going to close on a big thing. And I also don't want the Green Lantern thing to come to a close, because that episode was good. So guys, you can have the DC block thing can be 2 hours long. It can happen.